Okay, y'all. They didn't cancel the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards, y'all. And this is crazy because I just talked about this earlier today before I even ran into this. We talked about this earlier today about the BET Awards and how people on the board, blackballs people and all that stuff. Y'all, they didn't cancel the award shows. Lord have mercy. We about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. I'm not surprised the least little bit about this one. So BET has announced that it has decided to put a pause on two of its biggest award shows, the Soul Train Awards and the Hip Hop Awards, sending fans reeling. I don't know why. I do not know why, y'all. I don't even watch the awards anymore. And when I do peek at it, it's to see what they doing, what they up to, you know, so I can report it back to y'all. I don't even like to watch the awards no more. The awards is nothing like it used to be. You used to enjoy the Soul Train Awards and all this stuff. Now, everything is fixed. If you're not going to see the best win, and only people that they didn't pay for the awards to win, or they didn't, you know, went to their little board meetings and said, oh, she's going to win this, and she's going to win that, and he's going to win this. Not because they got talent, but because who they married to and who's on the board. What's the purpose of it, y'all? It's fake and phony. Look how Diddy got all them awards, and right after Diddy got all them awards, look what happened to him. He got the key to the city, all that stuff, and look what happened to him, y'all. Look at the things that he was doing behind closed doors. Soon as Jay-Z come out and say, Jay-Z, the math ain't mathing, y'all. She didn't win all these awards and she ain't never got the album of the year. And soon as he say that she wins, this goes to show you it's all staged, y'all. People that want certain people to win, that's who gonna win. Not because of talent or none of that. And like I said, y'all, back in the day, there used to be a family show. You sit down with your mom and your dads and your family members or your sisters and your brothers, and you watch the award show with your kids and everything. You scared to watch the award shows now. You don't know who ain't gonna have their clothes on. Y'all, it's ridiculous now. So as far as them canceling this, if they wasn't gonna do no better, they needed to cancel this. This is pathetic. Either cancel it or don't invite people that won't wear no clothes. You got to look at Kanye West on the red carpet with his wife with no clothes on. Like, what kind of show is that for families? You know what I'm saying, y'all? We have went so left that it doesn't make any sense. But let's get back to what they said, okay? Because I want to know what was the excuse why they said they did it. And this is my first time reading it with y'all, but I wanted to do it while I'm talking, okay, y'all? So BET CEO Scott Mills announced the news during a sit-down with Billboard. It's less about them being no longer or more able, our team having to reimagine them for this changing media landscape that we find ourselves in. Okay, whatever you're talking about. I think what we're going to see are more people taking franchises and saying this might have started a linear television, but now I'm going to move it to another space. Do I move it to streaming or do I move it to another platform? He told the outlet. Okay. Just get, this is what I hate when people beat about around the bush. Just say what it is. Okay. People's tired of looking at, and it's so much nastiness, y'all. If you have a young woman or a man on the screen and they dressed appropriately, it's fine. But when you got people that's getting all these plastic surgeries, y'all, and it don't even look right, it's just nasty and it just filth and stank. You can look at them, look like they smell. Who want to watch them perform, y'all? I'm just saying, okay. Mill continue. So far, BET Linear We have suspended the Soul Train and Hip Hop Award shows, but we have a team that's actively thinking about where those award shows might best live as the media climate continues to evolve. You should be thinking about who you're going to be putting on there and inviting to the shows. That's what you should be thinking about, because that would make more people watch instead of all of this wretchedness. Okay, y'all, that's the whole thing. Over the past decades, the award shows have dropped by a massive 30% in viewership. You think? Newsbreak reported that 2025 BET Awards experienced a 50% drop in ratings according to the previous year. Did y'all peep how soon? Now, I'm not saying that, what's her name? The rapper, the female rapper, what's her name? Y'all, I can't even remember her name. Yo Gotti's artist. Y'all, I've been all over the place. What is her name? Let me pull it up, y'all. Glorilla. Okay, Glorilla. Did y'all peep how when Glorilla came out, right after they took Dolph out, y'all? Right after, the people that signed her, were involved in the taking out of, I'm just saying, y'all, young Dolph. Did y'all peep how she came on the stage with her 22 on her jacket? And I know people gonna say, oh, Dolph didn't get hit 22 times, but that was the message that they were putting out there, that he got hit 22 times. I never said he did, but that's what they wanted people to think, because he turned down, allegedly, Jay-Z's contract. Okay, y'all? Then all of a sudden, Yo Gotti name all over the place. His artist is just, they acting like they the best of the best out here, and this and that and that and this. How do you take somebody out, and then all of a sudden you start hanging out at the White House, you getting your artist getting all the awards? It's sickening, y'all. The things that's taking place right now is sickening, and you're so sick and tired of it. There's so many artists that was out here, even when Glorilla came out. And like I said, I'm not saying that Glorilla is not a good artist. She's getting better and better as far as her rapping and this and that and that and this. But is she the best? Is she the best that ever did it? Is she the best that's out here? I'm just saying, y'all. There's so many others that's good too. Why not spread those awards around? Why you just piling them up on one person just because the person that you signed to is attached to somebody that's on the board? I'm over the awards, y'all. I could care less. I don't know why people so upset about it. I really don't know. The stuff that's going on out here is ridiculous, y'all. From the award shows to the message that they're putting out here, everything. It's ridiculous. And sooner or later, somebody got to stand up to this mess and say something about it. Put it on a pay channel somewhere. I'm just saying that somebody got to pay to watch it. Don't put it on the channel that it's just going to pop on. Because we don't want the kids to be able to just turn on the TV and look at everybody undressed. We don't want to look at rituals every time we look at an award show. And this is what's taking place right now. There's nothing good about nothing that they got going on with these award shows. And to be honest with y'all, I'm happy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section about the BET Award show and the all the rest of them, y'all. Hip hop and all the rest of the mess. How do y'all feel? Hip hop has moved to such darkness, y'all. Such darkness. So many people are passing away, losing their life over hip hop, y'all. It ain't like it used to be. It then went to a dark place. And they took something that people could get out the hood with. They took something like that and turned it into a bunch of bull crap, y'all. People are passing away over rap. And I'm smoking on this and I'm smoking on that and this and that. It's so stupid it don't make sense. And the even more stupid part, when these migrants came over here, we sit back and we watch them move into the neighborhoods that people were fighting amongst each other. This my block. No, this my block. You don't come over here. No, y'all can't come over there. And the migrants came and they took over people blocks. Okay, y'all? They took it over. And they ain't do nothing about it, y'all. But they do something to each other. Okay, y'all? They didn't stop them from coming on their block. This my block. You can't come over here. They didn't do nothing. These migrants was taking over whole buildings. This is what they were doing. Now, they didn't try that everywhere. I got to admit that, okay, y'all? I got to admit that. They weren't doing it everywhere. But a lot of places they were. And it just showed you something about this my block, this my block. They ain't doing this because of blocks. They doing this because they stupid. That they taking each other out. You take out somebody on this block, they mama, they friends, all their family got to go to a funeral. They get over their funeral, they come back and take somebody on your block. And it's a continuance that just keeps continuing over and over and over again. The music that's being pushed out here is do street pharmacy stuff. The more, the better. Try everything. Just have a smorgasbord. I've never seen people. You ask them what you want for your birthday and they tell you, I need to get me a pound of this. Street pharmacy stuff, y'all. They ain't talking about gifts. They want to get wasted for their birthday. That's what people in the hood, that's what they do. Why? We're turning out to be a nation of zombies, of junk to the keys. Okay, y'all? This is what they're doing. And this music pushes it. Their favorite rappers, this is what they're pushing. Street pharmacy stuff. Or they're pushing, we're going to be smoking on this person and smoking on that. It's so dumb, it don't make no sense. But this is where we're at. They ain't pushing nothing positive anymore. Nothing. It's a shame when I get I get a lot of music sent to me, like on IG and all of this stuff. And it's a shame the majority of the people now that is pushing positively or talking about the things that's going on in the industry and the sickness that's going on, they're white. Yes, y'all, white rappers. These are the ones that's starting to sound better than the ones we have now. And the reason why they sound better is because we're sick of the message that they're pushing. We're sick of it. It's a shame that they get a chance to make that type of money and they don't do nothing positive with it. It doesn't make sense. You got all these rappers that either is locked up, going to prison the rest of their life, or almost the rest of their life, or they're getting taken out. Or they're setting somebody else up to get taken out. They're never satisfied. You take them out the hood and put them in these big mansions and they still acting like they in the hood. Okay, y'all? And the women, they ain't no different. Look what the message that Nasty Red pushes, y'all. Go mingle tingle with everybody. Don't use nothing. We're in a day and age now that everybody is running around here burning. All of them is burning, y'all. They got packages all over the place. People are putting out SOSs of this city and state got the most highest this and that, all kind of packages right now. And telling people to be careful. And you got nasty red, okay, y'all? Running around here telling these girls to get that bag. Don't worry about using nothing. You can go to the doctor and get rid of that. Or you could just take some medicine and go with it. I mean, pharmacy stuff and go. It's okay. It's okay. They're spreading germs. This is all they're doing. They turning out all the younger people that got talent. The real talent, they're being turned out. The real actors out here, they're being turned out from a young age. And now, where they used to be making big money and people enjoying to see them on TV, they're on OnlyCans page, doing all kind of stuff. Or they're getting older and losing their dang on mind right now. Look at Justin Bieber and all. Look at the talent that was out here. And look at the people that came up under that was supposed to be mentoring them. You got all these people that was going to the flavor camp. They've given their sons over to Diddy and staying there and fighting over cereal and all kind of stuff. Sleeping in. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Turn out. And this person that you giving awards to, that turn out all these other actors. Do y'all know the talent that we would still have out here if it wasn't for people that blackball all the good talent or turned out all the good talent and kept all the nasty, wretched people that's nasty like them that didn't mind keeping going on and on and on with this agenda that they wanted to push? It's a sad world we're living in. It really is. It's a sad world. And I'm going to tell y'all this. When you take a stand against a lot of mess that's going on out here, you're going to lose some people. You're going to lose a lot of people because this is their life. This is what they like to be around. The bullshitter. They like to be around the hate and the bullshitter and the this and the that and the that and the this. And they're going to fall out of your life. They really are. And it's a good thing, to be honest, to tell you the truth. Because if this is what they want to be around, this is the lifestyle that they want to choose, then let them. But ask yourself this question. As time go on, what good is it going to do? What good is it going to do? If you ain't trying to do no better, trying to make a difference, you know what I'm saying? We have a pattern in our hood of growing up in a bad environment, y'all. Okay? We make the best of it with our friends and hanging out and this and that and this. Yeah, you got some good times that you done had with your friends and this and that and this. But what kind of stories is coming out of the hood that's really, really positive that people are helping each other? None. What kind of stories are family members getting together and opening up businesses and this and that together and doing something positive? None. You know what stories is coming out the hood? A pattern of if you did this when you was younger, your kids is doing it too. One thing I promised myself is I want to make sure that I don't care, little sisters, little whatever that's coming up now that I'm around and this and that and this. I want to make sure they don't do the same things I did, make the same mistakes. And if you ain't changing one life, if you can change one life out here, that's a plus. But there's so many people out here that they down for all the rest of the stuff that everybody else is down with. It's enough of follow the leaders, okay? We need more leaders, not followers. We need more leaders, y'all. Okay, that's what we need out here right now. It's a lot of sick stuff going on out here. And people just jumping in line with the rest of them. Keeping it going. Instead of doing something positive. I don't want my grandkids to follow in my footsteps. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I don't want them going to jail. I don't want them, I want them to finish school. I want them to do things, that they're supposed to be doing. And this music, it doesn't help that, y'all. We're in a day and age that you have to watch everything your kids is watching, what they listening to. You got to keep up with everything, because if you don't, you're going to lose them, y'all. You are going to lose them if you don't keep up with what they're doing. You're going to lose them. If you don't try to put something positive in their heads and make them grow up and be, a better person, a nicer person to people. Now, I am nice don't mean stupid, okay, y'all? It's a difference. But respectable and all of that. If you don't have that in your life and you just got somebody that, I seen some little kids, somebody sent me a video, y'all. Some little kids robbing a store, y'all. Little bitty little something, robbing a store. And they locked them in the store and the kids was cussing them out. If you don't open this MF door, I'm going to bust this mother effing window, blah, 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 blah. And y'all, I kid y'all not, they wasn't even 10 years old. This is what we're raising right now. You know why? Because they're listening to this music. They don't have no examples being set for them. None whatsoever. It's so many ways for you to learn things out here in this world. Half of the people that I know that's into construction and all kind of stuff, doing, flipping houses and all this stuff, the workers, you know how they learned to do the job? From their parents, from family members. People that's out here making that big money. They ain't go to school to do it. They didn't. They learned it from their family businesses. They taught their kids how to, do plumbing. They taught their kids how to do this and that and that and this when they was just not little kids, but you know what I'm saying, y'all, growing up. They had them. They was watching the parents. They wasn't sitting at home on a tablet all day, learning nothing. Watching these cartoons with all this satanic stuff starting to put in there. All of this mingle tingle, sweat and Skittles stuff. The cartoons, y'all, they got two men on the cartoons going with each other. Two women on the cartoons going. There's nothing positive coming out of nothing anymore, y'all. Everything that was in the Bible, they done flipped that. And it's crazy, y'all. I don't care one least little bit about this BET Awards and Hip Hop Awards. They can take them awards and stick it where the sun don't shine, y'all. This is a good thing, y'all. It really is. And I know they think, oh, they're taking everything from blacks. No, blacks is taking it from themselves. Everybody's so hateful. There's nobody standing by each other for nothing anymore. Seriously. And if they are, they in a group that's full of shitica. Seriously. That's the only thing. There's nothing positive coming out of it. No kind of way. And it's sad, y'all. Some of our people, they got the biggest families out here. And then, can you imagine family after family after family after family? And you ain't hearing nothing about, oh, this person opened up a business. Oh, this person got a thriving business. Oh, and they got their cousin working. And they got their this and that. You know why? Can't even trust your cousin. You can't trust people. And when you can't even trust your own people, that's sad. That's sad on so many. We are our worst enemies. We are. And it's been that way for a while. And we need to change. We got to start somewhere. And if it means shutting down some of this kind of crap right here, then so be it. So be it. They done took rap into a whole nother genre. And it is stupid. It is plain out stupid now. But in a minute, they're going to be blaming everybody else when they can't make no more money doing raps. When there ain't nobody, no more places is open up, letting them come there and perform. They're going to be blaming, oh, the white people that's taking everything from us. No, you're taking it from yourself. They tired of their places getting piled up. They're tired of getting lawsuits put on them because you have a performance there and everybody rowdy and everybody want to, you know what I'm saying? They're messing up for their own self. When you get a chance to make that type of money, you got to do what you got to do with it. And you got to do some positive stuff with it. Because when you get the BLOOD money, it don't end well for you. It really don't. And we see that now. Look at all the rappers and everybody going to jail. Half of them, all that money they didn't work for all these years. Who's enjoying that money, y'all? These lawyers and their families. That's who's enjoying this. The lawyers, they're sending their kids to college. The white folks that's going in there to say, he didn't do it, Your Honor. He didn't do it. He know he did it, but he gonna say he didn't do it because he's getting paid to say he didn't do it. And it doesn't matter if you beat the case or not. Some of them, they still put up a good fight for them. But it's crazy that a person can make 20, 30, 40 million dollars and end up with 10 or 5 because their lawyer gets the rest from trying to, keep them free. This whole thing is stupid, y'all. It really is. And our people got to wake up. We really do. The people have to wake up. It don't make sense. They have to wake up. And a lot of these people, they selling out left and right. Oh my God, they selling out. If somebody tell them, you gotta do these demonic stuff in your videos in order to make it out here, and they do it. They do it. They don't care what kind of effect this will cause in their own people. They do it anyway. They do it anyway, y'all. And it's sad because they got the talent. So why not push your talent in another way? We got so many social media outlets out here. And for the love of me, y'all, I don't know why. Just like artists, rappers, they get signed in these companies. Some of them go and start their own company and they sign other people. They do that, okay? Why ain't these actors doing it? Why ain't they starting their own production company so that they can make movies themselves and they don't have to other people's tail just so they can get a role? Make your own movies, especially if you're a good actor in the first place. I don't see how people like Denzel and all these people can work all of these years and you don't have a production company where you're making your own movies. All these years that you didn't hooked up with all these different people, all of these people that help produce movies that you're in, and this and that. You don't get their phone number and be like, I might want them to do a movie. I might want your help. Why don't they think farther than working for other people? I don't get it. Then you get somebody like Tyler Perry that comes along and he gives all these people jobs. But at the same time, you hearing now that behind closed doors, some strings attached to them roles. And the majority of those strings that's attached to them roles are men. They got to do things to him, for him, to keep their position. This is why these lawsuits are flying, y'all. I don't care the least little bit about this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I know a lot of my subscribers don't even watch the awards in the first place. I'm sure y'all don't. But the ones that do, how do you all feel about the BET Awards being canceled? How do y'all feel about it? Because there's a lot of stuff that should be canceled out here, y'all. And I'm going to be completely honest. I think they should cancel Disney. I ain't going to lie. They should. The things that's going on with Disney is stupid, y'all. Okay? The people that they're attaching themselves to, the stuff that's going on, and I got a doozy I'm going to tell y'all about. I got to get the pictures together. But the story coming out of Disney is sickening, y'all. It is so sickening. And I have to talk about it. But I can't talk about it right now because I want to get the pictures together so I can show y'all what actually went on with somebody that worked for Disney and what they exposed. It's, y'all is not going to believe it. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole Disney stuff so I can stop preaching. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And if you want to support the channel, y'all know what to do. My day ones, twos, or threes. If they don't know, y'all can tell them in the comment section because they don't like us to say it, okay? And it don't have nothing to do with no cash apps, okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, peace.